Do you remember how much we loved the previous Volkswagen Touareg, and remember how I said it looked a little bit old? Well, this is only the brand new Volkswagen Touareg. The new Touareg is as big a jump from the old car as it was to go from Starship Enterprise from Captain Cook's Endeavour. It sells at just a smidgen under $90,000. But of course with on-roads, it's taking you up closer to $100,000. Then of course, there's the options list. The options include the InnoVision package for $8,000, which includes the 15-inch Discover Premium infotainment system, a 12.3-inch curved active info display, a windshield projected head-up display, and an additional ambient interior lighting package with 30 selectable colours. In addition, there's the panoramic electric glass sunroof, which costs $3,000, and a metallic pearl effect paint, and that's $2,000. Unusually, what we've done this week is we've spent the entire week on the road. We've covered about 2,200 kilometres, and I'm down to 0 kilometres to empty. 0. But meanwhile, let's have a little bit of a look at this car in detail. First, there's the engine. The engine is the same 3-litre turbo diesel with the 8-speed automatic transmission from the Amarok. Also from Amarok, we get the all-wheel drive system, VW's 4Motion. So it doesn't have a low-range gear, but it's almost as good. But apart from anything else, it is the technology that VW have put into this car. First of all, there's the suspension. That's adjustable air suspension, fully adjustable. And from the back, if you're loading some things into the hatch, you can lower it with a button right there in the luggage compartment. New Touareg looks $1 million, especially compared to the old model. The front is quite tall. It comes up to almost my waistline. These strong horizontal lines hold the solid VW grille and the VW badge. Now remember, that badge has the radar in it for the radar guided cruise control. You can see after our 2,500 kilometre road trip, this thing's covered in bugs. Look at these headlights, they're amazing. You can see how awesome the indicators look. There's 128 individual cells in those headlights, and as an oncoming car or even a set of headlights moves through that field, individual cells turn on and off, so there's just a pool of dimmed light here, but everything else around it is fully lit. Just extraordinary, and it's the best matrix LED system I've used. We used it extensively on our 2,000 kilometre trip. Here's a bit of footage. Look, it really isn't all that clear, and it's not clear that the cells are turning on individually. But as the car moves through the field, the little pool of dim light follows it. It did get fooled by the odd traffic sign. As we were coming towards it, they got quite bright, because these things you can see for quite a long way off. When you come into an area with street lights, the entire system goes into sleep mode, and it's just then normal old low beam. And these are the 20-inch Brager alloys I told you about earlier. There's a little hint to off-roading with these sacrificial plastic bits at the top of the guards, but look, you're never going to go far off-road. Along the side profile, we've got some indicator repeaters here in the side mirrors, and this indentation in the handle, you hit that to lock the car and that to unlock it. And that works on all 4 doors. You can also unlock the back with a kick to open function like this. With the key in your pocket or bag, you just wave your foot under the center of the back and it opens for you. And really rather cleverly, this luggage cover slides up this little track when the back door opens, so that in the closed position you can see out the back window, but in the raised position you can get your stuff easily in and out of the back. The interior is capacious, and as you can see, the seats go down in a 40-40-20 split, and they fold down almost flat. And putting the back seats down is as easy as doing that. And you can see that seat's gone down, but of course I've got something on the back seat, so it's not going down fully. A thoughtful little touch is the shopping bag hook, and believe me, I made good use of that. And you've got one of the shopping bag hooks on both sides. As well, there's a 12-volt outlet in the back. The back is a nice place to be. There's soft touch material all over the interior. Plus, what isn't soft touch is classy piano black, and there's also this fancy interior lighting scheme that came as part of this interior upgrade package. As you can see, Inside both seats have a cargo net, and there's plenty of room between me and the seat in front. I'd say that's a good 3 or 4 centimetres. The seat's nice and high, so my feet go right under the seat in front. The air conditioning is also quad zone, so there are outlets in the rear, plus temperature controls, fan controls, and flow controls. The front seat though is absolutely sensational. And when you start the car, the interior comes to life. The steering wheel goes down, and when you close the door, the seat slides forward into the position that you've put into the memory. This is part of the upgrade package. This 15-inch screen and the curved driver's screen go to make up an $8,000 package. You can easily scroll through the system. However, there is Apple CarPlay, but there's no DAB. This menu system is one of the easiest I've used. And if you press the seat symbol, the seat menu comes up where you can adjust various parts of the seat individually, the bolsters, the seat, and so forth. Or you can press this and get any number of massage options. And believe me, I took advantage of those on the way down. There's also automated parking. This is only going to get me out. However, if I was driving at the moment, what this would do is bring up a bunch of other options. So parallel park, 90-degree park, and so forth. The thing I particularly like is the way the controls interact with the driver. Everything is really so easy to operate. There's seat cooling and seat heating. And in the center console, this magnificent shifter with a park button on the side and forward and backward, which is as easy as doing that. This is the radio control on and off and volume, engine start, electric parking brake, and auto hold, so that the car will hold itself stopped in traffic. Behind the auto hold are the controls for ride height and drive mode, including some off-road options. Because this is so big, the vents have to be placed below. And as you can see, I've got my Navman plugged in just down here. Pressing the view button changes the view on the screen. You can then further scroll through what's displayed on the screen, like so. As you can see, I've got 0 kilometers to empty. The headlights are fully automatic. There's your headlight button there. There's no fancy control for this, just a simple on-off in several positions. Leaving it in automatic and moving the dip switch forward activates the automatic system. That's it, VW Touareg, probably the nicest SUV I've driven. I really rate this car a lot, even for the price. If you want more luxury, you're going to have to pay many more shekels. I think this is not only good value, but an excellent car on the road. Hit just there to subscribe.